Hi, this is Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Alright, today is 29th of August 2023. We are so sorry bringing the analysis late, but yesterday, Monday, markets couldn't really move very well because of some holidays, of course, in England. So, but today, Tuesday, let's look at what the market did last week, and as well see some opportunities we'll have this week in the global financial markets. So we will start with XAUUSD. If this is your first time, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that right now. Do it right away. Subscribe to this channel and then ensure you turn on the notification button. I want to have your comments in the comment section. Let's see how you feel about our analysis. But I'm excited because our trades, all the things we analyzed last week, it has started moving, and it has started moving the direction as analyzed. So we are going to look at them one by one, starting with XAUUSD, which is gold. We normally like to start with gold. Of course, this weekly analysis is sponsored by FBS, our broker. If you have not registered with FBS, please click on look at the description of this video. You will see our link there. Just copy it and paste on your browser, then register with FBS, and then fund your account so that when you watch a video, you can trade them and make money. So it's not just only watching this video, you need to see our bias about these instruments, and then you take your trade, take your position based on the analysis, and then you will see that you make money. So let's start with gold. XAUUSD gold. Right, previously on gold we told you that this particular structure here, that's most likely more than 90% of price is going to bounce from here. You can see here gold was on its way down, but we told you that here we most likely hold. So instead of gold to continue to fall, that there is not going to be free fall for gold, that this particular place we hold. Alright, so, and I told you that if this particular also place hold, that is when we could see gold going down more. But in fact, I was very optimistic that gold could touch 61.8 before you think about another move down. So from this point, I told you to take your entry from this point. So if you check very well, even look at the price action, and I told you to take entry from here. So if you measure from here to here, this is 400 pips now, about 390 pips. Okay, close to 400 pips made already for those that took the trade. Right, I'm still on the trade in some of my accounts. This one is just one particular account we are using to do this analysis. Right, so but on this account I've closed good on this account, but on most of my account I'm still on that buy. Let's see where we'll get to, but most likely my final target will be around 61.8 for this buy. Alright, so but at the moment 13.2 have played out, and you can see that it's trying to break 13.2. Once it breaks 13.2, it's 50.0. That was why I highlighted here between here and here is between 38.2 to 50.0 Fibonacci retracement. Last week we had, that was on Saturday, we had an online webinar, and that online webinar was how to use Fibonacci strategy to take your entry and to book your profits. So that 61.8 will be my final call for this one, for this move. But once 61.8 is broken, then you know that 78.6, 88.2, and probably 100.0, and that is to say gold will now continue to move up, even break this structure here. But that is a long term. So congratulations to those that hold that trade from this point and up to this point. So congratulations. So this week on gold, most likely gold could continue to move up, but here there may be a retracement from here, and then a little retracement, then price most likely continue to break and to touch 50.0 and 61.0, 61.8 rather. Alright, for AUD USD, alright, AUD USD, we are looking at price respecting this zone last time. Okay, the last time we had this video, I told you that most likely price is on its way up, either from that place or touching here, then price should be on its way up to touch here, and any time price breaks here, that is when we could see price continue to go up if it breaks here. Alright, so where price is right now is still trying to make its way up. So at the moment we still have to, for those that didn't take the entry from this place, you have to wait. But if you want to take an entry where price is, once you see price breaking this small structure here, then you know that very much that price will touch this place. Alright, will touch this place very well before, then you know that this is what is going to play out. Price touching here and probably move more down to even get to this point. Yes, this is most likely what I'm seeing now that could play out. So meaning that price could still be on its way to this particular down structure here. Yeah, okay, very much likely. So at the moment, as price is grinding up, so it could be on its way to this structure here from where price goes down. So this is it for AUD USD. Right, so this is where we are looking at the price to go and touch this down structure here. Alright, so let's watch and see what will eventually play out. For AUD CHF, we told you that this movement down to this place, that there should be a bounce, and that was why we ran this Fibonacci from this high to this low. And I told you that what we look out for is between 38.2 to 50.0. At least that's the first target before we talk about 61.8. So at the moment the trade is playing out, even though it's slow, but it's playing out, because since last week we took this trade, and you can see where we are right now. It has moved up to 80 pips, but it's still on its way to 38.2 to 50.0 of Fibonacci retracement. Please, when trades start to move your direction, you need to be patient to grab all the profits. Don't run away. So you can see it just started and it will still move. Alright, so you need to relax and take your profit. Same thing, NZD USD. We told you that NZD USD should bounce from here. Last week we made 50 pips, alright, and after moving and it came down, it's still at the entry point, very close to entry point, right? Because our entry point was around 5910. So okay, it's still is on profit anyway. So, but if you check very well, look at what I told you. We entered around this point and we made 50 pips based on our signal, because our signal is 50 pips profit TP1 to TP5. But those that entered based on this analysis made around 80 pips, and we told you that price should touch this place before moving down more further down. So we are just buying the retracement of this downward move, because NZD USD on a long time is on its way down to this point. So, but on a short term, we buy the retracements. NZD CHF. Alright, NZD CHF. Same thing. Remember, NZD CHF, I also draw this, told you that this harmonic patterns is most likely to play, and our target should be 38.2. So all our trade is still on the same direction. It has not gotten to the target, so it's still same. Go and watch our previous videos. You see where we are on this price, and you can see that they have started moving the direction as analyzed. So you need to be patient and grab all your profits. So Euro NZD, same thing for Euro NZD. We are still on the trade. Remember, we analyze this using weekly analysis and daily analysis, and I told you that it's on its way down, right? So, and I told you that the first point is this trend line here. Once price get to this trend line here, and that's why you can see my TP is on this trend line. So you take your profit, and then before we talk about this second one here, but most likely price will touch this point. And if you measure where price is now to where our target is, you will see that this is massive pips we are expecting, right? So when I analyze this price, I told you that it's up to 1000 pips we are looking at for Euro NZD. That is on a long time. It will not just work in one day or 1 week. So it could take months. It could take up to 2 months for the price to touch here. But this is our analysis, because there's what we call drop down analysis. You go to higher time frame, look at the direction of the market on a long time, and you take your entry, and you follow based on that direction. So what you'll be doing is that once there's a retracement, you take a new entry. So Euro AUD, same thing. Euro AUD, remember we told you this is weekly analysis. We told you that price is on its way down, and last week you can see this price action, these two price action and tweezer. So this week now, once price close bearish for this week, you see that this movement is confirmed that it will get down. All right, and first target is this trend line here. Once this is broken, then you know that price could even fall for that down. That is on a weekly time frame, same thing on a daily time frame. So you can see it's massive, up to 1000 pips as well for Euro AUD. GBP NZD, same thing for GBP NZD. We told you that price, when price was moving up, we told you that this particular structure here will likely play out. So last week we told you that we are shorting GBP NZD. We made 250 pips. In fact, we made 250 pips from GBP NZD, Euro NZD, Euro AUD, and GBP AUD. 4 of them to 250 pips. That's 1000 pips. And I'm telling you that it's not complete yet. I'm looking at 1000, minimum of 1000 pips each of these pairs. I just call up now. So GBP ZD on a weekly time frame, look at the first target is 38.2, right? 50.0 and 61.8. So follow this analysis, follow this Fibonacci, and then enjoy your profits. So we are still waiting for price to get to 38.2, 50.0 and 61.8. So GBP AUD weekly, same thing for GBP AUD weekly. You can see it has started moving. Like I said, we've made 250 pips already from this, and price is still on its way down, 38.2, 61, 50.0 and 61.8. So don't run away. What you can do is to move your stop loss to entry point and hold the trade for most likely our targets we met. GBP CHF. GBP CHF is still, yes, it was consolidating for a long time, but I said as far as this place is holding, price should be on its way back to this ceiling here, up here. As far as here is holding, so let me extend it. You can see how this particular structure has been holding. It has been holding. So as far as this structure is holding, then you know that price is on its way down. as far as this structure is holding. So that is it. So this is the range where we are on Dubiss CHF. That's the range we are. Okay. So CHF JPY, for CHF JPY, I told you as far as this particular structure is holding, price on its way down, and you can see here it's still holding. So last week we still made profit from here. Let me show you how many pips we made, because we took entry from this. This is where we took entry from, and from that place we made over close to 200 pips. Yeah, around 200 pips we made for CHF JPY. You can see price is trying to retest this place. As far as here holds, the price will go down. But once this structure is broken, we are out of the trade. Eurocard has been consolidating. You can see how many days it has been consolidating. But I told you, as far as this structure here is holding, price should be on its way to retest these points. Alright, so you can see it has been consolidating. Alright, GBP JPY, like I said last time, I told you that this particular place is broken. So we have to wait. If price break back this particular structure, break it, retest it, then that is when we can short JPY. You can see that I'm out of the trade. Right, as far as this structure here, if here hold, then let me show you where price will be heading to, because it means that price is going to go further up. Let me show you on monthly time frame so that you know this is where price should be heading to. I should be heading towards this place, and even towards this place, even the last place. Then even here. Alright, so you can see on a monthly time frame, that is to say price could move all the way to this place. Then once here is broken, then once there is broken, retested, and then you see another move again, up to this point. Sorry, you see another move again up to this point, and once this place is broken, price break it and then retest again, then you will see another one again up to this point. This is what we most likely play out. But if this at this point now, price on daily time frame break by that structure, let's go to daily time frame. If on daily time frame this particular place now, price break, let's say as price is just like this here, if it breaks down inside this place, then what we most likely see is a retest, and once there is a retest, then that is when you can see price go down. So I'm going to leave all these things like this. Alright, so on a monthly time frame, this is what we are looking at for price to continue either move more high from currently where price is now on a monthly time frame, and then breaks here. Once it breaks here, retest, then it will continue touch here. Then if it breaks here, retest, then go here on a monthly time frame. That is to say, we are looking for a big W. Look at it: X, A, B, C, then a D point for a massive drop. Now a D point for a massive drop. That is on a monthly time frame. So let's watch and see what will play out on GBP/JPY. So, but on a daily time frame, because this monthly is months and years that this could happen to get here. You can see how many years it took for a trade to move. This is monthly, right? So you can see how many years from 2016 it took to get to this point. So if it's still going to move up, so it could even take to 2030 to get to this point, or 2035, all right, to get to this point. So let's watch and see what we play out, all right. So Euro JPY, we told you as far as this point here is holding, price is on its way down. And for those that took entry from here to here, let's see how much pips we made. Even me, I also made some good profits from that analysis. I made some good profits. So I don't know how many of you that took entry from here to down here. That's over 240 pips. So price is trying to retest here. So once I see here retest and the price action, then I will take entry, because we have not collected full profits for this trade. Remember when I show you this divergence, MACD making lower highs, lower lows, and price making higher highs, higher lows. So moving average, divergence, convergence. So there is a divergence on this. MACD is moving down while price is moving up, and I told you price will fall, and you can see 250 pips, 40 pips made already. Then from USD JPY, yes, last time we analyzed, I told you that price, once you see price touch here, then you can short. And then price touched and we short, we made some profits, price back to this point. Alright, so this week what we could see is for price to continue to move down from where it is, right, until this structure is broken. Alright, so we could see price at least moving down to 38.2 first. This is 38.2, and then you talk about 61.8. Alright, so between 38.2 to 50.0 is where we are looking at for price to touch, which is this particular structure here. So we are still very much we are still waiting for price to move down, right, for USD JPY from where price is, because price is currently at a resistance level. So let's see if it will be respected. But if you're seeing this analysis and you see price inside the zone around here, then you can take your entry, and then let's short USD JPY. Alright, so let's still look at USD CAD. Remember, from this point we took trade, we made 50 pips, but I told you that there is more room for price to touch here, and you can see that price have eventually touched it, right? So as price have touched it, we most, and it was respected, it was rejected. So this week price could flash down. In fact, I'm expecting price to flash down from here. So taking this Fibonacci to this point, okay, so let's use Fibonacci. Alright, so that's to say we're expecting price to move down to 38.2, and then price also to touch 61.8, 50.0, and then the next one should be what? Next one should be 61.8. The next one should be 61.8. Alright, this is what we are waiting to see on USD CAD. Okay, this is exactly what we are waiting to see on USD CAD. So you can see it has touched here and it's moving down. So I'm going to take a new entry for USD CAD. Yes, I think I still have the trade running on one of my accounts, but I'm going to take a new entry even on this account. So right, that's how we roll. I can show you so that you see what we analyze. I actually take them, right? So Let me just show you. On this account now, I'm taking entry already for USD card. Alright. So for USD JPY, yes, USD JPY, I'm taking another entry also. So I'll use 100 pips stop loss for both of them, for USD card and then USD JPY. So I'll use 100 pips stop loss. So anything above this structure here, so I'm using 100 pips stop loss. Right, I'll check it. This is like 94 already. This is 94. Alright, this is 94 pips. But anything above here, like I said, I can shift it more to get exactly 100 pips. So I'm looking at 100 pips stop loss. Alright, because once here is broken, then we could see more price moving more up. Yeah, so this is my stop loss, 100 pips. Anything above here, above this structure here, as far as this structure is holding, then USD card is on its way down. So Euro USD, for Euro USD, alright, you can see that Euro USD have broken here. So there should be a retest and then price could be on its way down to this structure. Remember I told you that Euro USD was bearish and we need to the buy at this point. I told you that it could get to this point to form like head and shoulder and then go down, but it just moved down up to this point and price flashed down. And remember I told you that it's not a good trade for me to take for Euro USD because I really need to get to know the real direction, because I was thinking that price, for example, could touch here from there and move down. So that's why I didn't take it, but I told you the direction and you can see that price moved down more to this point. So where Euro USD is, I will not take any trade there because I need to hold on to see is price going to break back this place or you want to retest here and then go further down. For GBUSD, same thing for GBUSD. GBUSD, you can see price try to break here, so and it's trying to come back. So for GBUSD, alright, for GBUSD, we could be seeing price break back here, but we're thinking that GBUSD should move higher, and right now it's making high, so there's no entry point at this point. So we need to be sure if price is going to move further up. So if price break here, retest it, then we know that price will continue to go up. Otherwise, what you see is price flashing down, even getting to this structure and even down to this structure. So we hold on for GB USD. So this analysis for this week, we took more pairs and so there's not much. Let's just look at few fundamentals and then we call it a day. Alright, so for fundamentals, you can see some red folders. There just jobs opening and consumer confidence, CB consumer confidence today. So market is going to be volatile today. And then you can see AUD. Also there are some red folders. CPI for tomorrow for AUD. So AUD is going to be very volatile tomorrow. And if there is any positive on CPI, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So I love to use Forex Factory, even though there's FX3, there's Bloomberg, there's other Forex news you can get, but I love to use a Forex Factory. But if there is any positive outcome for AUD for this CPI, then AUD will be very strong, very strong. So German premium CPI for Euro as well, and that is on Wednesday as well. Then on same Wednesday we have non-farm employment change ADP and prelim GDP for USD. So there are a lot of fundamentals this week, and that's on Wednesday, and then that's tomorrow. Then Thursday we'll be looking at manufacturing PMI for China, and you know that any news on China affects AUD and NZD. So if it's positive, then AUD and NZD also will be strong. Then we have core PCE price index, and that's for USD, and then we have unemployment claims, and that will be on Thursday, right? That's on Thursday, and any positive outcome for this will affect USD. USD will be strong. So if actual is less than forecasted for unemployment claim, and then you know it's good for the currency, then let's look at the prime PCE price index. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So forecasted is 0.2. You can see the previous last outcome. I think it's only once that it came out higher, but you can see that the forecast already is low, because 0.2 last time they had 0.2 was in July, right? July. So and it's the same thing they are forecasting. Let's see the outcome for this Thursday, and then finally on Friday is a CHF CPI, and then Friday is a NFP, non-farm employment change, right? Average hours, because Friday is 1st of September. We're having an NFP on Friday. Let's see non-farm employment change, and then unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, GDP, MMM. So these are the red folders we have on Friday, and also, of course we have ECM on Friday as well, manufacturing PMI for USD. So this week is loaded with fundamentals, so you have to trade with care. Look at the red folders, and then when it comes to fundamentals, until the news is out, you can't really say exactly where the news is going to. It's only when the news is out, then it will help you to know the direction you are taking your trade. And finally, let's look at our Telegram channels. These are Telegram channels, right? So Dubiss Forex Academy on Telegram. Please join us, join our free Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy, and also all social media handles is Dubiss Forex Academy. Thank you for watching this video, and I want to see you in the next video, and I also want to see you commenting on this video. Let's see your comments. If you have not registered with our broker FBS, please do that. Register with our broker FBS, fast deposit and withdrawal method. You see also that they have free VPS if you like to use EA Expert Advisor, AI as the case may be, or you call it robot. It will give you free VPS, and also you have low spread, and even some of the account is no spread accounts. Also swap free. You see some of the account also that you can operate with no swap free at all. Free swap. No matter how many days your trade stays, you don't pay for swap. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.